And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roy Schuckman Court on the campus of Earlham College inside the Athletics and Wellness Center as we get set for Quaker Volleyball. The Earlham Quakers definitely on the upswing this year as they come in with a 13-6 record. They will play host to the Franklin Grizzlies, who come in with a 10-8 record. The Quakers earlier this season have won 4 in a row, and then they followed it up later in the season, winning 5 in a row. Unfortunately, in their last 3 games, they are 1-2. But that loss October 4th against Defiance was a game that may come back, be one of those that they feel like they should definitely have won. In the third set, they were up big late and wound up losing the third set. Came back, won the fourth set to tie it up at 2-2. And then in the fifth set, they had a lead early and then gave it up to wind up losing at Defiance. The good news about the Quaker season, they got their first HCAC victory of, as far as I know, in the time that they have been in the conference. With a come from behind 5-set win, they were down 0-2, swept the next 3 sets to win at Manchester, and that was in fact their first HCAC match in program history. That snapped a 63-match conference losing streak. So their current conference record is 1-1. They are currently 4th in the HCAC standings. And for those of you Quaker sports fans, and particularly volleyball, that is a marked difference in this program. And a lot of that credit has to go to third-year coach Lauren Horton. Is mentioned in her 3rd season, and she has done a fantastic job. We'll come back in just a few minutes and give you the lineups. You are listening to the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shearer pregame report of Quaker Soccer on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shearer pregame report as we get set for Quaker soccer. Last game we did. Quaker volleyball. Here are your starters. First, for the Quakers, a 5'8" junior from Germantown, Wisconsin, number 2, Megan Hedinger. A 5'9" junior from Indianapolis, number 3, Ashley Burton. A 5'5" sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, number 5, Angelica Carpio. A 5'7" junior from Vancouver, Washington, number 7, Denisha Mataya. A 5'10" junior from Northridge, California, number 11, Naomi Anhanko. A 5'7" sophomore from Tonganoxie, Kansas, number 13, Lauren Jackson. And a 5'9" freshman from Dayton, Ohio, number 14, Carly Fedorenko. Quakers are coached by Lauren Horton in her 3rd season, assisted by Haley Kirby, Carrie Kirscher, and student manager Carly Carpenter. And for the visiting Grizzlies of Franklin, you have a 5'5" sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 2, Nico Morris. A 5'5" junior from Indianapolis, number 8, Libby Stahl. A 5'9" senior from Clinton, Indiana, number 12, Brooke Harvey. A 5'11" freshman from Franklin, Indiana, number 15, Abigail Sewell. A 5'8" freshman from Center Point, Indiana, number 17, Kendall Boyle. A 6'1" senior from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, number 20, Amanda Lelevelt. And finally, a 5'9" freshman from Columbia City, Indiana, number 22, Avery Sparks. The Grizzlies are coached by Mary Johnston in her 8th season, assisted by Randy Garrett. And the first point will go to the Grizzlies. Looked like maybe that ball might have been tipped, but it goes just long and will be Grizzlies' first point. And that was a tip. The Quakers get the side out and their first chance to serve. Quakers in the home white, attacking left to right on your screen. The Grizzlies in the dark unis. And that serve is up. And that was Angelica Carpio with the serve and getting the Quakers' first offensive point. Mentioned the Quakers are having a fantastic season. Man, has a chance to shape up to be one of the best in school history. And that attack by Fedorenko was dug out by the Grizzlies, and they will keep the attack. That's going to go long. So 3 consecutive points now for the Quakers. Angelica Carpio, the sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, continuing with the serve. And yet another point for the Quakers. "4-1 here in the first set. Just getting underway at Roy Schuckman Court. Oh, and just missing an opportunity for a spike was Ashley Burton. That was very much of a tweener ball, getting right to the top of the net at the tape. Now for the Grizzlies, serving Brooke Harvey, the senior from Clinton, Indiana. Burton with the kill with authority. Now we have two subs coming in for the Quakers. Number 8, Sydney Emiluxon, a 5'6" sophomore from Wichita Falls, and Izzy Cardwell, a freshman from Valley Village, California. And the Grizzlies wind up getting that point. The back to serve for the Grizzlies will be the libero, number 8, Libby Stahl, the junior from Indianapolis, graduate of Roncalli High School. Going on the second hit were the Grizzlies. And a good block at the net on the attack from number 18, Julia Stewart of the Quakers, a 5'7" freshman from Seattle, Washington. Grizzlies were able to thwart that attack. And miscommunication there on the Grizzlies gets the side out for the Quakers and the point, 6-4, Earlham. Back to serve will be Ashley Burton, the 5'9" junior from Indianapolis, a graduate of Bishop Chittard. And what a kill there by Amanda Lelevelt, the 6'1" senior from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Going out will be Nico Morris for the Grizzlies, and coming in was Andrea Carter, a 5'11" freshman from Martinsville, Indiana. That's served by Kerrigan Peak, a 5'3" senior from Mishawaka, Indiana, up in northern Indiana, and the game is now tied, 6-6. Quakers will now look for the attack. Dug nicely by Sarah Labra. And nice block at the net by Lelevelt. And the Grizzlies take the first lead since it was 1-0. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we are now tied at 7 apiece. The Quakers will get the serve. Izzy Cardwell will sit down. Coming back in is Angelica Carpio, and back to serve for the Quakers, Lauren Jackson, the 5'7" sophomore from Kansas. On the twist, there was a nice dig by the Quakers. And going cross-court kill was Julia Stewart. And the Quakers retake the lead. The southpaw gets the serve in, and again, miscommunication on the part of the Grizzlies. And it's a 9-7 Quaker lead. Jackson again back to serve. Her serve percentage, her service ace is 16. That ranks 4th on the team. Avery Sparks, the freshman from Columbia City, Indiana, now serving for the Grizzlies. That gets in pretty deep on Hettinger, and the Quakers will wind up sending that along, and we're tied again at 9. Mentioned the Quakers out of their last, I mentioned they were 1-2 in their last 3. They're 3-2, however, in their last 5. They definitely on the upswing, and as the Grizzlies retake the lead. First conference win in program history. Ashley Burton was the Offensive Player of the Week in the HCAC. And Hedinger with a chance to get the point, and the Grizzlies do a nice job reacting, but this will be a great offensive opportunity for the Quakers. Another good dig by Kerrigan Peak. Carpio didn't get quite all of that kill attempt. And there was Julia Stewart to come through and regain the serve for the Quakers. Carly Fedorenko back in for Earlham. Now to serve is Julia Stewart. Julia has 24 aces, which is tied for third on the team. Tied for second on the team. Fedorenko is dug by Peak. A back line attack. It hits the tape and comes over for the Quakers. Fedorenko again. She'll go a little softer this time. And that's wide. Quakers regain the lead, 11-10. If the Quakers win this game, they potentially could vault to a tie for second in the conference standings, which would be fantastic. Carpio, cross court, was dug. Now a good block at the net by Honko. We have a foul against the Grizzlies and point to the Quakers. Manchester 1-4 in their last 5. They've lost 3 in a row. Their last victory coming back in September on the 23rd against Wisconsin Platteville, a 3-1 victory. Good pancake there and not able to keep it alive. Fedorenko even had a kick there that would have still been legal, but it does not go the Quakers' way. Now, Lelevelt back to serve. Fedorenko. And the Grizzlies have played that back into play. Very tough. Fedorenko will go short again. Nice volley here. And finally, the kill to Fedorenko. Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard shows you Quakers 13, Franklin 11 here in the first set. Back to serve for the Quakers. Number 2, Megan Hedinger, the libero for the Quakers. And that is out. Quakers extend the lead to 3. Hedinger is tied for second on the team with aces at 24. Quakers are led in aces on serve by number 8, Sydney Amalukson. Angela Carpio is actually second with 34. And then Julia Stewart and Hedinger tied for third, as I originally said, and then thought I misspoke. See, that's the problem when you think you make a mistake and you actually are correct. Timeout on the court on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham 15, Franklin 11. We'll be back in just a moment.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Quakers back to serve again. That was Hettinger, and Franklin gets the point. Mentioned Federico and Julia Stewart. They have combined for over 190 kills, and along with Ashley Burton, averaging only 3 kills per set to lead the Quakers offensively. You have Lauren Jackson, the setter. She gets over 10 assists per set. Megan Hettinger, the junior, she has over 1,000 career digs, and she averages over 5 per set. Angelica Carpio back to serve for the Quakers. And the Grizzlies will give the Quakers a nice attack opportunity, and they cash in. Ashley Burton makes the Grizzlies pay for not getting that ball over the net with authority. They had to just bump it over, basically. And that'll allow Carpio here with another serve. Grizzlies much better, but this blocked at the net by Burton. Federico has her shot blocked, but it goes out of play, and it'll be a point for the Quakers. I mentioned Carpio second on the team with aces with 34 coming into this match. Nice block by Federico, tag teamed with Jackson, but it goes out of bounds. It will be point for the Grizzlies. And that is a service error. Allows the Quakers to get the point. Federico will sit down. Coming in will be Emma Luxon to serve. She looks to get the Quakers into the 20-point territory. And a good kill at the net there by Kendall Boyle. Gives the Grizzlies the serve, and back will be the libero Libby Stahl. That block at the net goes out of play off of the hit from Julia Stewart, so the Quakers do get to that 20-point mark first. Now Ashley Burton back to serve. The junior from Indianapolis puts the ball up in the middle of the court. And that is in. Nice job there by the Quakers and Lauren Jackson. And the Quakers are only 4 points away from winning this first set. Burton, again, with the serve. And that was not a good dig, and it will be yet another point for Earlham. And we have a timeout again on the court. 22-15 in the first set. Quakers with the lead. You're watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct.
Back on Roy Schuckman Court here in the Athletics and Wellness Center, the campus of Earlham College in Richmond, Indiana. One of those fantastic days here in Richmond. Blue skies, upper 70s. A lot of wind, but we'll certainly take it. Ashley Burton serving 22-15 for the Quakers. Good block at the net by Anhanko. And the cross-court kill from Stewart. And Burton will continue to serve. That was a good deep serve by Burton. And again, this will allow the Quakers a strong attack. They go soft right in the middle and just in front of the libero, Stahl. And we have set point for the Quakers. Coach Kirby calling out the serving location. Burton hits it. And a little bit of miscommunication there by the Quakers allows the Grizzlies to get the point and the serve. We still have set point here in set number 1. It'll be Kerrigan Peak serving for Franklin. Julia Stewart gets it over for Earlham. And that'll go long, and that'll do it. So the Quakers win the first set, 25-16 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll be back with the second set in just a few moments. You're watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, Mancino'sofRichmond.com.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally. To watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Back at Roy Shuckman Court as we get set for set number 2. The first set statistics. Quakers had 37 attacks to 32 for Franklin. 15 kills to 8, again in Earlham's favor. Attacking errors, Earlham was on top, unfortunately, 7-5. The hit percentage, Earlham with a very nice .216. Franklin at .094. 13 assists for the Quakers to 8 for Franklin. On the aces, 3-1 for the Quakers. No service errors for the Quakers. Nice job by Earlham there. And that will pretty much do it for the team stats. Carly Fedorenko led the Quakers with hit percentage. Well, actually, that's not true. Lauren Jackson actually led with 1.0, but Fedorenko with a .364. In the terms of total attempts was there. Ashley Burton with a .400 hit percentage in 5 total attempts. Again, the Grizzlies start the set with the point, and then again, just like the first set, the Quakers come back and even it up at 1 right away. Angelica Carpio to serve. Again, the Quakers get that point. Carpio doing a nice job serving just in front of the libero. There's a nice little topspin to it. The Grizzlies decide to go short. That'll allow the Quakers a nice attack. And this, again, should be another good attack attempt for the Quakers. Not quite the best set, but then what a kill by Carpio as we get to 3-1. Carpio back. And that was a nice job by Fedorenko right at the net. Burton will push it deep and right in the corner. 4-1 Quakers here in set number 2. Fantastic job of recognition there by Burton. Carpio again back to serve. Serve a little deeper in the corner. The Grizzlies try to go short. This will give the Quakers an opportunity. Good dig by Stahl. Burton. Oh, and a nice job there. Returning the favor was the Grizzlies and Sparks. And they finally stopped some of the momentum by Earlham. Stahl back to serve. Ashley Burton flying through the air. Actually, I thought that serve was set a little bit short, but Burton said, nah, I got this, and absolutely crushed it off of the Grizzly defender, and it goes out of play for a point for the Quakers. And Emma Luxon to serve, and that's the first service error for the Quakers. Emma Luxon, one of the better servers for the Quakers. But she does lead the team in service errors. That is now her 45th. Quakers, again, regain the point pretty quickly. Burton back to serve. And that was a little too easy there for Franklin as they dip it right over both Jackson and Onhanko. Sparks with the serve. Cross-court attempt by Stewart is no good. Good block at the net by Onhanko. And we had a foul against the Grizzlies, so point to the Quakers. I believe it was a double hit call against Franklin. Julia Stewart that is Lauren Jackson with the serve. That is long. Good block the net by both Carpio and Honko. And the Quakers continue to roll, leading 9-4 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, and we'll take a timeout. You are watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back at Roy Shuckman Court here on the campus of Earlham College. We're in set number 2, and the Quakers leading 9-4. Hedinger gets a service error, second on the day for the Quakers. And it's 9-5 Earlham here in set number 2. Let's go ahead and make that 10-5. Julia Stewart with the kill. Serving for the Quakers was Stewart. Good recovery by Hedinger. Give Stewart a lot of credit. She had to bump it over, but she did bump it deep in Grizzly territory, but the Grizzlies come away with the point. Denisha Mataya will check back in for the Quakers as Stewart will sit down. Kendall Boyle and Nico Morris checking back in for the Grizzlies, and Morris will get the serve. And the Quakers get the point. Ashley Burton will come in. Onhanko will sit down. Hedinger serve, and that will go long. 12-6 Quakers. Looking to continue with the momentum. See Coach Kirby switching up the service area, and it comes in handy as the Quakers get yet another ace. That is now 25 aces at least on the season for Hedinger. Quakers, can they recover? And they do. And that was a great attempt by Mataya. Hedinger was right there, but she went for the dive as well and unfortunately took herself out of the play with that. And certainly it was no fault trying to play the ball. It was just one of those situations that it accidentally took her out of play, and that'll be another point for the Grizzlies. And point for Earlham. Carly Fedorenko gets the kill. Back to serve will be Angelica Carpio. Good deep serve. Good block the net by Burton. And Jackson as well was there with the block. Burton. What a great setup by Jackson. That allowed Burton to get the kill. Nice little back set. Carpio will continue to serve. And she goes right back to the same location that Coach Kirby called, and another ace. Brooke Harvey will come in for the Grizzlies. Coach Kirby calling out the service location. Quakers are still okay. And that was a deflection off of Fedorenko's dink, and another point for Earlham. Jenna Spinney will check in for Franklin. And that is a service error, and we'll go to Franklin. Izzy Cardwell checking in for Earlham. Stahl to serve for Franklin. Fedorenko. Dug by Stahl. And this should be a good opportunity for Earlham as Franklin had to just get it over, and it is Fedorenko with the kill. See if we can get some updated stats for you here in just a moment. As Emma Lungson serving for Earlham. Gave Franklin too many points there, I'm sorry. 18-9 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Now it's 18-10. Perhaps I'm psychic, who knows at this point. Franklin keeping it alive. And tell you what, nice recognition by Andrea Carter, the freshman from Martinsville. Good hit there by Stewart, dug by Stahl. That's going to go long. (19-11) on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. I think that means I was correct at the beginning. And I took the point away. Burton with a nice dig. Quakers get the setup, and another big-time kill from Julia Stewart. It is now 20-11. And a timeout by Franklin. We're in the second set. The Quakers are up 1-0. And they lead here in the second set, 20-11. You are watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
We are just now back at Roy Schuckman Court, and the Quakers get the point. Again, more miscommunication by Franklin. Ashley Burton will continue to serve. And good kill there by Lelevelt. 21-12. Sparks to serve for Franklin. Emma Luxon with the dig. Stewart's attempt at a kill was returned. She'll go again, but goes shorts this time. A nice pancake by Franklin. I wasn't entirely sure she got her hand under it, but she did. And that ball will ride the tape and go as a point for Franklin. Really unfortunate point there for Earlham as they were in control of the point. And one great play by Franklin and one hard luck play. And now back-to-back points for Franklin. And certainly what you don't want to have happen is to give them any kind of confidence or momentum. Even if the Quakers do wind up winning this set, you want to keep them down so that you can get the third set win. And here's an opportunity for another point for Franklin. Quakers do get it over in a bad set. Now the Quakers back in prime opportunity. Stewart flying in. That's blocked at the net. They still have the opportunity. Stewart gets the point. Nice resilient play by the Quakers front line. And a really good job by Stewart of changing up her tactics and changing, I guess what you would call your hitting hand. She had to go lefty to get that ball over. And that ball rattles around, and again, the Grizzlies just have to get it over. And they're going to have to again. Point Quakers, 23-14. Again, Franklin not giving up, keeping the ball alive, but wasn't quite good enough on that point. Lauren Jackson back to serve. Wow, what a big-time hit there by Julia Stewart. And we are at set point. Lauren Jackson potentially serving for the set, and it's a service error. Serving now for Franklin, Amanda Lillevelt. Franklin will just have to get it over. Again, another opportunity for the Quakers. And that'll do it. Julia Stewart with the kill, and the Quakers win the second set, 25-15. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it is Quakers 2-0 over the Franklin Grizzlies. You're watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together, we make powerful partners.
Back at Roy Schuckman Court as we start set number 3. And as they have in the previous 2 sets, the Franklin gets the first point. Quakers staying alive. Fedorenko will bump it over. There's a good opportunity for Franklin. Dug by Hedinger. Quakers still alive. Hedinger gets it over again. That was a good dig by Mattia. Fedorenko will bump it over. Really good recognition by Brooke Harvey. She'll go short. And for the first time in this match, it is 2-0 Franklin. Set 1, the Quakers responded with Franklin opening up with the first point by getting the second point. They did that as well in set 2. But this time, set 3, a different story. And a foul, a double hit against Franklin. The Quakers are on the board here in set 3. Angelica Carpio to serve. She wants a new ball. Cross-court serve by Carpio. Good block at the net. Actually, they call a 4th hit on Franklin. So Carpio again back to serve. Fedorenko's shot dug by Sparks. Burton will push it again. Excellent recognition by Ashley Burton, the junior from Indianapolis. Surveyed the court and knew that the near sideline was open, and she pushed it there, and that's an ace. Carpio gets it in deep in the corner. I tell you what, Coach Kirby is doing a really nice job of directing these serves, but to obviously give the Quaker servers credit for being able to hit those spots and nearly getting another one. Hedinger. Now Burton with the kill. Good dig by Sparks. And the Grizzlies do get it over. Fedorenko goes short right in the middle. Oftentimes that's where the open area will be. And she had enough pace on it, but also soft enough. Kind of like the 3 Little Bears. It was just right. And there is another ace. Quakers on a roll. 6 unanswered points. Carpio will continue to serve. And a timeout by Franklin. They do not want this to get away this early in set 3. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
Back at Schuckman Court, action underway as we are at 6-2. Fedorenko again will look to go to the center of the court. This time the Grizzlies are ripe for it, and that ball just got onto Carpio much too quickly, and it will be a point for Franklin. Izzy Cardwell checks in for the Quakers. Serving now for the Grizzlies will be Brooke Harvey. Point for Franklin off of the deflection. The kill by Sparks. And just as the Quakers went with 6 unanswered points, the Grizzlies go with 3 unanswered. Quakers will look to rectify that. Fedorenko's kill. And there's another double hit, I believe. Yes, it is. Nice job by Cardwell. Burton will keep it alive. Cardwell again. Burton right down the pipe. 8-5 Quakers. Stewart goes down the line. The Grizzlies get it, and that's going to be pushed long. No deflection. That's correct. Quakers up 9-5. Franklin getting the point. Back to serve will be Stahl. Sparks is dug by Amalukson, and that's a point for the Quakers as that ball rode the tape. Quakers had one of those earlier that went against them. Wow, nice dig. And then the Quakers with the kill. Cardwell with the fantastic dig and Stewart with the kill. And another timeout. Quakers lead 11-6 here in set 3. You're watching Quaker Volleyball, the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do. But for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Quakers looking to close out Franklin Grizzlies in straight sets. We are currently in set 3. Quakers up 11-6. Ashley Burton with the serve. Sparks had to just pretty much get that over. Grizzlies recover nicely. Stahl will bump it. Emma Luxon to Stewart. And that'll be a point to the Grizzlies. Emma Luxon with a nice deep back row hit. Cardwell with the dig. Here's Stewart with the bump over, and the Grizzlies react nicely. They try it on their own. Jackson to Stewart. Stewart tries to go cross court soft. Again, the Grizzlies just have to get it over. There's a twist and a point. 12-7 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Lauren Jackson, the sophomore from Tonganoxie, Kansas, serving for Earlham. And there's an unforced error, and the Quakers will gladly take that free point as they now lead 13-7. Ooh, nice dig by Emma Luxon. Now Carpio goes cross court. Good pancake. Quakers keep it alive. Emma Luxon will bump it over. Nice job by Earlham. A block at the net, and it just got in to Anhanko. But an excellent point there for Earlham, although they did not win the point. They certainly played and reacted very nicely. Here is Sparks serving for Franklin. Her jump serve goes to Hettinger. Stewart, wow, with authority. Julia Stewart has played a whale of a game here today, as has Fedorenko, who checks back in, and Ashley Burton. Those three have just had a fantastic match. And there's a point for Earlham. Julia Stewart serving. And just long. If you're Franklin, that is some intestinal fortitude to watch that go by, because it was not long by much. That line had to be scared with that ball, because it just missed. And that was a tough set. The Quakers trying to recover. Fedorenko will get it over. Quakers stay alive. Hettinger. A nice attempt, but it goes just long. 15-10. Quakers up in set number 3. Amanda Lelevelt serving for the Grizzlies. point. Earlham. Hedinger will go back to serve. The junior from Germantown, Wisconsin. Each team has a native of Wisconsin on their side. Hedinger from Germantown, and then on the Grizzlies side, Lelevelt from Chippewa Falls. Nico Morris, the sophomore from Fort Wayne, serving. A service error. Definitely not what you want to do when you're down 16-11. Make it 17-11 now. Angelica Carpio to serve. She's had a nice game as well, especially on service. Hedinger with the dig. There's the set, and Burton's attempt was blocked at the net. Burton keeps alive. Here's Federico. She goes short, gets the deflection, and the point. 18-11. Carpio gets the instructions from Coach Kirby. Good line drive, hard serve, and give a lot of credit there to Sewell. Gets the point for Franklin. Izzy Cardwell checking in for the Quakers. You can definitely start to see the influence of Coach Horton on this Quaker side. Federico gets the kill and the point. Coach Horton, a member of some fantastic IUE squads here in Richmond. Some NAIA championship game appearances and deep runs in tournaments on some really good squads there at IU East, coached by Charlie Brown, and certainly Lauren was a key member of that squad. Franklin gets the point. I've got it at 19-13, and the scoreboard says 18-13, so we'll change it to the scoreboard. Misplay by Emma Luxon, and it was 19. See, I was right. You gotta, just got to stay confident. 19-14, Quakers up. Stahl with the serve. We'll finish up with Coach Horton as Stewart gets another kill, and we are at 20. But Coach Horton, all that winning experience, and I believe she finished with the Red Wolves all-time assist lead, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that was a strong play there by Lelevelt. But that amount of winning, it's gonna translate when you're coaching. And you're just used to winning, and I'm a big believer in you have to learn how to win. And Coach Horton, in her 3 years here, and she was an assistant for a little while before that, I think she has imported that knowledge on how to win and how to learn to win, and you're starting to see it. And also, obviously, Lauren had to start getting some recruits with talent and the buy-in, the psychological buy-in to wanting to win. And I believe that she is on the trajectory to get that, and she has to be in the running for Coach of the Year. That was long, or I'm out, I should say. 22-15. And also a new mother. I had the fortune of seeing the baby this week at a local high school volleyball game, and Coach Horton looks great and is doing well, and certainly doing well here today as the Quakers get yet another point, up 23-15 with Lauren Jackson serving. The lefty. Good dig by Hedinger. Jackson to Stewart, and it is set point. Quakers looking to finish this conference matchup with a straight set win. Good block at the net. Another block that goes out of play will be Franklin point. It will remain set point for Earlham. Avery Sparks back to serve. Hettinger. Out of play. On the block, and that'll do it. The Quakers win in straight sets. 25-16, 25-15, 25-16. Your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard will wind up with the Quakers winning 3-0. They run their record to a very nice 14-6, 2-1 in conference play. And as I mentioned earlier, they have a chance to be tied for second place in the conference, but they will be no worse than tied for fourth when the day is done, and the Star is definitely on the ascent here on the Quaker volleyball team. Congratulations to Coach Horton and all of the Quaker volleyball teammates. They will be back in action on October 11th, a home match against Transylvania, conference match. That'll be a 7:30 start. And certainly keep it tuned to RadioTroy.com and GoEarlham.com for all of those matches. And I do want to remind you folks that each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors for only $3.50. You have Monday, sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday is oven roasted chicken. Wednesday is turkey breast. Thursday, Italian BMT. Friday is tuna. Today on Saturday, Black Forest ham. And then on Sunday, you get the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. And we also want to remind you folks about Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens, part of the First Realty Group. He has a great idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit organization. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he will donate 10% of what he makes on that particular transaction to the school group or nonprofit organization of your choice in your name. Be sure to tell your friends, family, neighbors, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing a home or business with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give Jason a call at 765-969-3400. Special thank you to Farm Bureau Insurance and Kevin Shearer for their pregame support for all of Quaker Athletics. And we also want to thank Wesley Bates Wealth Management for their sponsorship of the scoreboard. And right now, the scoreboards are looking good for the Quakers. 3-0 victory over the Franklin Grizzlies. Thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate it very much, and we look forward to seeing you next time. You can tune over to Troy Darengowski doing Quaker football as the Quakers have their first home game of the season down at Darrell Bean Stadium. So tune over there. Thank you for joining us. You've been watching Quaker Volleyball on the Radio Troy Digital Sports Network. Have a great weekend, everyone.